Welcome everybody, welcome back to Homestead Heart. In today's video, we want to talk about planting corn for the fall.
Y'all, we are planting corn.
Yes.
In the heat.
Woo.
It is so hot out here. I mean, like seriously, it's just smoldering. And I don't remember heat being like this when we were children.
I know. We used to run and play and man, we used to just have so much fun outside, you know.
Barefoot.
Yeah, barefoot, running in the streets, racing, you know, going swimming, doing a lot of different things in the heat, you know, and I don't know if we could handle this as children, you know, this type of heat.
This is something else. I just don't remember being like this. This is so hot to where, you know, it's almost impossible to be out here, and I really have to force him to take frequent breaks because he'll be out there to be so hot and he just sweating and he's still, I'm almost done. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Come cool down right now. It's too hot.
Man,
you know?
It's so hot.
It is.
I looked out and I seen some weeds that was drooping down. I know it's got to be really hot when you see a weed drooping down like this.
The weed
You know, it got to be hot, man. I'm like, am I seeing things? Because weeds be looking strong all the time. They take over crops. They, you know, they dominate, you know, and
even the weeds were struggling.
The weeds were struggling, y'all. You know, and it's heat. And it's a suffocating heat.
It
you know?
is. It's so hot out here right now till, I mean, even though we're sitting under the shade, it's so humid. And it's just, I don't know. Are you all experiencing, I mean, I don't know if you were born in the, 60s?
70s.
60s and 70s, 60s and 70s.
Or even the 80s.
Or even the 80s. Do you remember heat like this as a child? Because
man,
I know we don't. I know we don't. This is different.
I don't even think it was this hot in the 90s.
I don't remember it being this hot in the 90s either.
Man, because we used to be doing things in the 90s.
Yeah, we were always out and about. So I don't even remember. I don't know. I don't remember this.
Yeah, because we were very active in the 90s. And, and man, you know, like now it's just like the heat is just like suffocating. And
thank God for the breeze. You feel that?
Yeah, I feel a little breeze.
Yeah.
And even the animals, you don't even see.
They in the house. They ain't got time for this heat.
Yeah. You don't even see regular animals out.
Our guineas are in the shade. Where the guineas went? They in the shade.
Yeah, they in the shade, but you don't see too many cats and dogs just running around.
No, everybody's in the shade. It's too hot. It's too hot, you all. But anyway, today we are preparing to plant our fall crop of corn.
Yeah.
And we've decided that fall planting of corn is best. I know they say knee-high by the 4th of July, but not anymore.
Things are changing.
It's much too, look, with the gardens, like with the big garden, and we have all this other stuff planted, that our biggest problem with doing a spring planting of corn is that we never get to harvest it in time. We're always a little too late.
Man.
And of course, if you harvest corn too late, what is meant to be such a sweet and delicious food can actually become starchy and just impossible to eat and enjoy, right? And it, you know, I mean, it's so bad that, you know, you be like, okay, this is, I don't care what you try to do to it. You like, nah, this just not gonna work. This is instant chicken food right here because you can't eat it. You know, it's past that sweet milk stage, right, where it has that white milk in the kernels, and you know, it's full of sugar and all of that. You know, it gets past that because those sugars turn to starch, and you will not enjoy that sweet corn. Trust and believe me. Yeah,
because corn, you know, is meant to be enjoyable and sweet and nice and plump and crunchy.
Not all starchy.
You know.
Because, you look, once the starches develop in that corn, it's like flat. You know, you can tell because when you bite into it, it's all gummy and gooey, and, you know, it's just no good.
It's not enjoyable,
You will not enjoy that corn.
Yeah.
You know, so we give that to the chicken. So we just decided that we're planting our corn in the fall. And because we are doing a fall planting, This is an early variety. This is a golden bantam, and it's ready in about 75 days. So this corn right here is perfect for fall planting. All right, it's a golden bantam sweet corn, and it's perfect for fall planting. You get about 2 ears per stalk of corn, right? So, and we are planting it close together. Like, we'll show you the garden area for the corn and the pumpkin and all of that. We'll show you that. But I would not recommend planting a corn like I don't know, a silver queen or a stovall or something like that. Something that takes a good 100 days just about before it's going to be ready for you to harvest. Like 95 to 100 or so days. You know, we would run out of time here. Like, planting this corn today is July 22nd. 22nd. So this corn will be ready somewhere around the first week or two of October.
Yeah. So if we wanted to plant a corn that's like 120 days, 100 days,
that's going to be done in the spring.
Yeah. So, you know.
Yeah, that's for us. We're zone 8. So we would be planting that out sometime in mid-April, something like that. You know, once the soil has warmed up, and, you know, we don't have to worry about, you know, soil temperatures being too cool, because corn, they don't like that. They don't like cool temperatures, cool soil temperatures, right? So you would have to wait till that soil has warmed up pretty good.
Yeah.
And we're planting a mix. So now what we have here, we have some that we started already, and then we have some that I've soaked, and I'm gonna go ahead and get those planted too. And I'm gonna tell you a tip to this. All right, let me show y'all something real quick. So now this is my corn here. This corn has been soaking for just a little while today. Normally people don't really soak corn, especially on like a commercial scale. Yeah. People are not soaking corn. They just putting the seed down in the ground and watering it and making sure the soil stays moist until the corn begins to sprout, and then they kind of back off a little bit on the watering. But if you really want, you can soak your corn seed overnight, only overnight, and then drain it and plant it. But I'm gonna tell you a tip that I did that I found that works so well. But you just can't let it go too long though, because all of it won't germinate, right? And you could look, I did it and it worked. Yeah. But anyway, once you put your corn in your glass jar, you're letting it soak overnight, right? The next day, drain all the water off of the corn, right? You're just gonna drain the water off, just pour all the water off of the corn, and then put your lid back on and put it on the counter. Put it on there good and tight, and put it back on the counter. The next day I went in and I filled it with water again, just to make sure they stayed hydrated, right? And I let them sit in that water for about 30 minutes or so, and then I poured that water off and I put my lid back on. The next day, my corn had sprouted. All of the corn seeds inside of the jar had sprouted, and the little stems were like that, all right?
Oh, that's good.
So, or the little roots were, you know, about a good inch long. And then I took those seeds and I planted them in our first 5 rows. I planted those yesterday. Yeah. In the first 5 rows. And I am so excited about that, because at least when I put them down, they've already sprouted, and I don't have to wonder if the corn is going to come up in that area, right? But we're not doing these this way, because we just got to get them in the ground. It's the 22nd of July, so we just got to go ahead and get them in the ground. So these have only been soaking a few hours, and Mr. H has been getting the ground ready. Oh yeah, I've been getting the ground ready, and it's been a task. I've been using what we have here. Yep. So we can save money, like we showed y'all in the previous videos. Yep. And we plan on having some chicken salad. Chicken salad. That's what we using. Chicken manure. Chicken manure. Just went in the chicken coop and boom, you know? Yeah. The composted manure, y'all. Don't go put no raw manure and say, Homestead Heart told us to just get the chicken poop. No. You want to make sure that manure is composted, okay, before you put it down.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, you know, I got some down there, and with this heat, I'm pretty sure that the sun gonna dry it up so quick.
Well, it's dry. It was dry already, right? Did something land in my head?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's so hot out there, y'all. I mean, whew, man, the heat is on. I mean, it's just super hot out there. But, you know, I got it done. I got all, it was tough, but, you know, it's heat. So I got all the rows, you know, taken care of. So what we got to do now is just put the corn down, and, you know, we should be good to go.
Yeah, so he's got the chicken manure in, which is nitrogen. You know, corn is a grass, basically, and it loves nitrogen. So we'll probably hit it again with some more composted manure later on, but right now, or some fish emulsion. Like if you have fish emulsion, you can water it in with some fish emulsion as it starts to grow, and then you'll fertilize it, in my opinion, with the corn. You want to hit it with some nitrogen every couple of weeks with that fish emulsion until you start to see it developing tassels. Once you see that, I would back off of the fish emulsion, okay? Because you want to promote that growth on the grassy part, right? This is what you are feeding right here. You want it to produce and get nice and tall, strong leaves is what you want. Yeah. And you're going to get that by giving it nitrogen, a heavy dose of nitrogen every couple of weeks. Yeah. And once you see the corn starts to form and you see the tassels starting to form, then you want to back off of that nitrogen, all right? And then you could just give it like a balanced fertilizer. But other than that, it's really simple to grow corn. It's not rocket science or nothing, you know? Yeah. It's pretty easy to grow corn. Now, you do have to worry about some pests. You do army worms, and it's a few others that love your corn and will get in and eat your corn and stuff like that. But you do have to be mindful of that. And I think if you hit that with hit that corn maybe in the evening times with a little bit of BT, something like that, then you could probably help control that population of worms, because we sprayed BT once. I remember when we had corn in the big garden here, we sprayed BT because we noticed all the army worms. And once we sprayed it that one time, it drastically reduced the population. We didn't spray it again, even though we saw the army worms still present on some of the ears. We didn't spray it a second time. But we did take out a lot of them that first time, and it worked. Yeah, it took care of them. You know, and hopefully, you know, we get a good harvest this time. You know, it's hot. We out here. We're trying to make this thing happen with the corn. I think we're gonna be successful because, hey, you know, we did everything right this time. That's true. And we only have 10 rows. The rows are about 50 feet long. Yeah. But when you think about 10 50-foot rows of corn, for us that would be enough. But one of our daughters, we trying to figure out if we planting enough corn.
Well, I think she probably had to go ahead and get her own field in her backyard.
She gonna have to get her own field.
Much as corn as she eat. Boy, she love corn.
She loves corn. I don't know. I think if we planted a field of corn, I don't know if that would be enough. I think the more we plant, the more she'd eat, because she loves her corn. Man. Oh my goodness.
Everybody got their thing though, you know.
Yeah, and that child, look, corn could be a daily thing for her. Every day, corn. Here come the guineas. Where y'all been? Yeah. Eating my watermelon, no doubt.
Yeah. So the guineas are out. They out in the heat.
So they going back to the watermelon. Y'all, they have, that's a video for another day.
Yeah. We don't want to talk about that.
But I might get upset all over again. Yeah, but we are planting corn in the fall. Yeah. And whatever early variety that you choose, it doesn't matter. Just make a decision if you want to grow corn in the fall. If you're in zone 8, like we are, this is the perfect time to start yourself some corn for a fall harvest, okay?
Yes, it is.
And we're going to do another quick video talking about our top 5 plants or crops that you can be growing right now, starting them from seed. Our top 5, because we getting ready to do it too.
Yeah. Hey, we got to grow our own groceries, and
we do.
We got to just, not give up. The heat is not going to stop us from growing this corn, because we got to strategize. We got to work smart, not work hard.
That's true. And I'm going to tell you, for the first month and a half or so, you're going to really have to water this corn because it's so hot. So you're going to have to water it regularly. Irrigation would be ideal, but you're going to have to water this corn every other day or so, because they something else, ain't they?
Yeah, they is.
Because it's literally that hot where you really want to water this corn every other day.
Yeah. To
keep it kind of hydrated. All right. You don't want it to get bone dry and your corn starts wilting, especially if you're starting it from seeds.
Yeah.
Okay.
And especially if it's 100 degrees.
I know. Especially if it's 100 degrees.
Yeah.
So yeah. But y'all, that's gonna do it. Planting corn in the fall. We're gonna probably add some footage at the end so that you can see the garden area that we're working with. We've even planted some sugar pie pumpkin. What else did we plant? We planted a fall crop of squash, and we have planted, I don't think anybody else has done this.
Yeah.
In the fall.
Yeah, but watermelon.
Sugar baby watermelon.
We're going to see how they do.
Yeah, we're going to see how they do, because we lost. Well, again, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Before I be putting them in the pot.
Yeah.
But we did put down some sugar baby watermelon. Sugar babies are 85 days. So come October, that's going to be 85 days, like really.
Yeah.
So hopefully we will be able to grab us a few, just a few small sugar babies. They don't have to be massive, but we do want some watermelon, and I absolutely must make me some more watermelon rind relish and some watermelon rind candy, because it's so good. And if you haven't seen the playlist on what I've done with watermelon, especially last season, I will post that playlist at the end of the video.
Yeah, that relish is good.
Watermelon rind relish is the truth.
Yes, it is, y'all. It is, y'all. And we out here. Good. We finna go ahead and make this corn thing happen. We finna go ahead and plant this corn and see what we get in October.
We could take a break and go get some peach ice cream.
This sounds like a plan. Shit, you came up with a good idea. Wow.
We haven't been since the last time we took y'all along with us, when we went to Dickey Farms and got us some peach ice cream. But Pearson, I don't think Pearson Farms is open right now. Yeah.
But we're going to concentrate on what's open right now.
Close.
Yeah. Hey, it's on. You ready?
We got to get to work out here in this heat. He keep trying to drag me out here in this sun.
I'm ready to complete. I'm almost finished with my side. And then I'm going to help her out on her side.
Thanks. You're so kind.
So we can go ahead and get us some peach ice cream.
Yeah. The first 5 rows of corn are planted. We just got to work on the next 5.
Yeah. And I got to finish up with my fertilizer. And so we finna go ahead and finish it up. We're not going to let the heat stop us. We just got to go ahead and complete what we started.
It ain't going to stop us, but it shows slowing us down.
It's staggering us a couple of times, like when we taking these breaks. We don't want these breaks to be too long now.
Well, I have to make Mr. H take, because really, if you're working outside in this kind of heat, your breaks got to be longer than your work time. Yeah. Because you have to cool all the way down, and you have to get hydrated, right? So he'd be rushing to get back out there, but I'd be like, nope, sit down.
I'm ready to go ahead and get this out the way, y'all. I'm ready to
I have it on a timer. Nope. So yeah, but y'all, that's gonna do it for the video. If you want to get yourself some sweet corn to plant for a fall harvest, now is the perfect time, right? Yes. Now is the time.
Y'all not gonna have our corn. Get on back there. Get on to the back, Guinea.
They literally watched me plant corn seed yesterday, and as soon as I turned my back, I'm looking at them coming right over to the rows trying to get my corn out.
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm telling you.
I finna put them on lockdown.
We love our guineas, truth be told.
But they finna be on lockdown. They mess with the corn.
Yeah, because we're gonna have to fence off around this, because if we don't, not only the deer will, the guineas, but the deer will be out here trying to eat our corn too.
Yeah.
Because this part of the garden is on the other side of our big garden.
Yeah.
And the deer do come up right around this spot right here because they come to the food forest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So we wanna have some good sweet corn in case we wanna grill, put some on the grill. You know, potato, corn. You know how I go.
Yep.
Nice grill, chicken. So that sounds good.
That does sound good. You gonna grill today?
I don't know about that today.
Now you just said something.
It sounds good though.
It does sound good.
It do, don't it?
It does.
Okay, y'all, this is the corn that we are planting. You see, very nice corn. I mean, looks very good. So we're gonna try to get out of this heat. Me and Mrs. H, we've been at it all day. So we're gonna go ahead and finish doing this corn right here. Put it in the ground. How you doing, Mrs. H? Are you ready to finish this battle of the heat with the corn? Okay, you ready? Okay, we're finna try to wrap this thing up, y'all. It's been tough out here. Let's do it.
Thank each and every one of you for watching today's video. It truly means a lot to us each and every time you watch our videos, you hit that like button and you subscribe to our channel, or you may even invite others to join the Homestead Heart family by sharing our videos. And as you know, we are always encouraging each and every one of you to grow your own groceries. But sometimes that doesn't always go as planned. And this is why we often share with you the sponsor of today's video, which is Azure Standard. Azure Standard offers some amazing options for all of your family's needs. Use our link in the description box below, and it will take you directly to the Azure Standard website, where you can find some wonderful options for household cleaning supplies, personal hygiene products, fresh fruits and vegetables, organic chicken and fish, and so much more. Now, if you're new to Azure Standard, be sure to use our personal discount code to get 15% off of your first order. And let them know that Homestead Heart sent you. And thanks again, you all, for tuning in to today's video. Now let's get back to it. But y'all, that's gonna do it for this video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and also look us up on Facebook. We are on Instagram, and now we are on TikTok. Can you believe it?
Oh man, TikTok, ain't that something?
Yeah, I never thought in a million years we would be on TikTok, but we got talked into it by that same child that loved corn. You should be on TikTok. Okay. So y'all, follow us on all of our social media platforms and check out the new merch that we have as well. We got some brand new Homestead Heart merch. Hopefully you'll see it down below, where the t-shirts and hats and the butterfly notebook. Thank y'all. So I know y'all loving that butterfly notebook because y'all are telling me so. I love mine too. I really do, because it helps me to keep track of what I'm doing out here in the garden. So I love my butterfly notebook too. I have mine too. But y'all, that's gonna do it. Mr. H is over here anxious to get back to
I'm
work.
ready to get this out the way.
He ready to get it out the way.
She keeps stalling me out, y'all.
I really am.
I'm ready to move on to something different, you know.
I really am stalling him. I'm trying to keep him sitting here as long as I can. So I figure the longer I talk to y'all, the longer he'll sit here.
I'm ready to roll. Get this out the way.
Oh my goodness. So anyway, did y'all hear about the man who went to see somebody about a horse? Just joking. Thank y'all for watching Homestead Heart. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you, and we will see y'all in the next video. And remember, y'all,
peace. Yes, yes, y'all.
Grow your groceries.
Yes, yes, y'all. Peace.